Hello the internet! It is Thursday the 24th of December 2015, and to the astute viewer you would recognise that date is actually Christmas Eve, the eve of Christmas. I'm here in Culburra at Mum's beach house. This is my first time actually staying here. I'm yelling, I'm not sure why. I'm only yelling because the beach is loud. We're having Christmas here with James, Anya, Mum, and newborn Portia. And whilst it is Christmas Eve, it's also NSD. This shirt I'm wearing, where can I do this? Let me just pause this somehow, hang on. I've literally put my GoPro in a tree. You can't see it because it's in the tree. Hang on, that's in the way. That's better. That's better. That's even better. So, this is a band called Waxhead. They're from Byron Bay. Now, I first came across Waxhead through a PR campaign for my other website, which I have called Across the Ocean. These guys had an EP out at the time and I really dug it. So I reached out to the guys and said I'd like to come and shoot your show when you come to Sydney. So they came and played at the World Bar in the Cross. And the World Bar is shit. I said I would never go back there again. I went there again after that, but that's another story. But I'm never going there again. Anyway, yeah, that was November 2015. No, November 2014. So around about this time last year, Waxhead, their EP was out. They were putting out a record. The record came out. I haven't actually heard the record, but I really liked this single from the EP, and their show was cool. I did a photo with the band, like a promo shot. They're really cool guys. Check them out, Waxhead. I'll take that out of the tree now.
This is the band called Waxhead from Byron Bay. I made these photos in November 2014 at the World Bar in Sydney. These are my photos of Waxhead.
And that is the first light of Christmas Day 2015. I got up early. I got up at 5 or before 5 to come and see this. I'm super stoked I did. Sunrise. Hang on. Sunrise was great. Went back to bed for a little while. Now I'm going for a swim. Christmas Day 2015. What a great way to start the day. I feel awake now. Decided to take a walk to the other end of the beach just because a little bit rough here for my liking. The majority, if not all of this vlog is going to be done on the GoPro. The reason being, the RX10 Mark II, the audio is completely rooted and it's actually back with Sony getting repaired, so unfortunately you're going to have to put up with wide vision. This is the other end of the beach. I was literally somewhere down there. Check the weed I got to get through to get to the water. Weed. And now, after a swim, the walk back. I'm gonna have multiple swims. Time to celebrate Christmas with my favourite whiskey. Merry Christmas.
It's a ceremony. It's going to be.
You can taste, just taste a little bit of that. My sister tasting some.
I don't like this stuff.
Just put a little bit on your lip, just a little bit.
The problem is you won't taste the champagne after.
It tastes like hospital. Doesn't it?
Tastes like hospital. One of the best parts about Mum, or one of the best things about Mum having this beach house in Culburra, It's got access to so much cool stuff around Jervis Bay. I should also explain how Mum ended up down here in Culburra, but right now I'm driving a motor vehicle, so that'll have to wait for another time. Hey man. It's a national park, but I've got my sister's car and she's got one of these. That's a national park pass. It's what you need. Otherwise, it would be $11, which isn't too bad. Hello.
How you going?
Good, thanks.
It's $11 entry fee.
Got the pass.
Yeah, the New South Wales ones don't actually get you in here. It's ACT government through here. We have our own national park.
Oh my God. Forget everything I said. It's going to be $11. Hang on, my wallet's in the back.
You're right.
Can I just go up there and come back?
Yeah, just over there at the visitor centre car park if you like, or if you're
Alright.
just looking to turn around, just down at the
I'll do a swing back and come back through.
Yep.
That's lame. This is not part of the New South Wales. You've heard her. Let's do this again, part 2. This time with the required money. Hey again, man.
You went up the road and got the ATM, did you?
There's a gum tree giving out money up there.
Hi, how are you?
Hello again.
$11.
Thank you.
Display the yellow receipt on your dashboard.
No props.
48 hours and there's a map for you.
Thanks very much.
See you later.
I'm gonna go to Steamer's Beach. Steamer? It says 2.4 kilometers, and the other one I wanted to go to, Whiting Beach, is super cool. I might even do that, depending on how I feel and how the weather is. It looks pretty good. Got a couple of beers, got a nani. Let's do it. Did a walk by. Just spoke to some ladies before. Apparently it's really windy down at Steamers, so I've never been here anyway. I'm gonna have a look. Gonna make an executive decision. I don't reckon I'm gonna go down to Steamers Beach because I can see it from here. Looks like a lovely beach. Looks like it goes around that way. There's the ocean, there's the sand, yada yada yada. I know that further along at Whiting Beach, it's less windy because it faces west, so I'm gonna head there. I'm gonna cut my losses and do the circuit track. It's 10 Ks from here for walking. Let's put on our walking shoes. I ain't got no soul. This is Whiting Beach. I came the other way around the circuit track like I planned, and I would normally come in up the top there, but this time coming in off the rocks. Gonna have a swim, have those beers. Perfect. This is like a small tropical beach. Not in the tropics, mind you. And that's Whiting Beach. Look at that. Pretty amazing. And that's Jervis Bay. Hang on a sec. And that's Jervis Bay. That's one part of Jervis Bay. There's plenty more to Jervis Bay. I can't show it to you because I'm driving a motor vehicle. It's another morning. I choose not to take showers. I choose to cleanse my body in the ocean. Yesterday I mentioned I would explain how we ended up down here in Culburra, mainly how Mum ended up down here in Culburra. And I had no time because I was driving a motor vehicle. Now I've got time. Can I show you? Not really. Maybe I've got to go onto the beach to show you this. Was it about a year and a half or 2 years ago, we took a holiday down here, a family holiday, up the beach. About somewhere up there. A place called the Culburra Beach House. I'm gonna try to get out of the wind. And Mum fell in love with it so much that she wanted to buy off the owner. The only catch is the owner wasn't selling. So Mum found a better place up here and bought that instead. And yeah, the Culburra Beach House is down there and we're here. And it's great. This is our first Christmas down here with the family. I'm taking a swim every day pretty much. Out of posts and out of concrete. I'm going back in the ocean. Got more cement, more poles. It's another day. Now we add the wire to the fence, like this. And that's how you build a fence. It's also how you use a shoe as a tripod. Now, oh, hang on, my lens is dirty. That's better. So, it's in the afternoon. Mum's told me she's got a push bike. She's got 2 push bikes. I'm gonna take one of them and I'm gonna go on a reconnaissance mission. Reconnaissance? I'm not sure of the term, but I'm gonna go and cycle somewhere where I can find a westerly aspect, and then I'll come back later on and I'll video a sunset. Stupid Australian bike laws. Gotta wear a helmet. Crazy. Also just had a blowout on my Havianas, so I've got to wear James's thongs. Look at these. Havianas are the only thongs I ever wear, except when one of them's blown out. I'll wear these instead. Choose a gear, bike. Choose a gear. Got a gear here. That's your guy. Best part about cycling, finding somewhere cool, new and different. Which way's west? Yeah. That guy's hungry. My iPhone tells me that way is west. The sun in the sky also tells me that way is west. I'm gonna come back here for a sunset. It's now a couple of hours later and I'm back for the sunset, but the spot that I took you to before, the Orient Point Jetty, Orient Point Wharf, I don't know what it's called, that didn't actually have the sun hitting any water, but I've discovered a little bit around the corner this spot, and I reckon if I walk far enough up this little beach with a mountain bike, I should be able to get some sun dipping over the water. That's what I wanted to see. Also brought a jumper because it's dropped a few degrees. There's definitely going to be a sun going over water here. I'm pretty certain, just stop here for a sec, pretty certain that is Greenwell Point. This is definitely the spot where I'm going to catch a sunset. I can set my GoPro in this tree and get a nice wide perspective on that sunset while I crack this beer. Cheers. And that's a lovely sunset. Making a pea and ham soup with the leftover ham off the bone. I've got to blend the ham in a blender. Portia, all of 10 months old. Is Portia 10 months, Mum?
No, she's only 5 months.
5 months old. Half of that, she's 5 months old. She doesn't like the sound of the blender. Watch this. You're all happy there, aren't you? All chilled out, yes? You're all happy down there, aren't you? Yeah, she's happy. Oh, you don't like that, do you, Portia? Well, it's not going to last much longer. It's all finished. There you go. Much better. all finished. She doesn't like that, does she?
Didn't like that.
We've got to blend it though. There's no way about it. I'm going on another mission. This time I've got James's ute. He's landed me his Blue Glue company vehicle, and I'm gonna trek off down to Honeymoon Bay, which is only about 40 minutes from Culburra. It's also a place where we used to go. When I say we, I mean me, Dee, Greenie, Gav, Aid, Taupe. We used to go down to Honeymoon Bay. Not often, but we went a few times. In fact, why don't I magically cut to some footage of that from the past right about now? I'm not actually sure what that footage was I was going to put in there. Until I get home and go through the archives, I don't remember what we shot in Honeymoon Bay. I think there's some footage of Danilo snorkeling or freeboarding, Greenie behind a boat. But either way, that is another Blast from the Past segment, which I haven't got a name for yet. I should think of a name for whenever I show footage from a previous era. A previous era. Perhaps I'll call it Rewind! Whenever I play any footage from the past, I'm gonna have to say, it's time for Rewind! Driver's license must be provided on entry. Okay. Thanks, man. I'm just gonna go to Honeymoon Bay. I'll take a map, make it easier.
There you go.
Thank you, man. See you later.
See ya. Bye.
That is gonna be windy out there. Caution children, please drive with care. Oh, I don't know if children should be driving at all. Didn't think it'd be this busy. I'm gonna take a swim on this beach because that beach was just covered with people, and this one looks much nicer, doesn't it? Hey, here's a kangaroo. Hey guy, how are you, copper? Now, for an Australian, this is not that unusual, but for any of my international viewers that might want to see this, it's a kangaroo. It's New Year's Eve. Just going outside to pick up Marty. Marty. How are you, man?
How you doing?
Good, buddy.
That wasn't too bad.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah, Happy New Year, man.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
This is for you. Oh, thank you. Last day of the year, Marty. Get in your DeLorean. 2016.
Good morning. It is the first day of the year, also referred to as New Year's Day. It's 8 a.m. I am wearing these sunglasses because I am hungover. This and this is going to fix that. I am getting in that water. Marty's not far behind me. He's just taking a bit longer to get his shit together. Hey! Happy New Year, Hero 4!
Hangover, be gone.
That is definitely the way to cure a hangover. Get in the ocean and just cleanse your body. I feel so much better. Now, I did show you guys those kangaroos yesterday, kangaroo and a joey, yesterday or the day before. But there was one thing that I didn't expect to see here on the beach in Culburra. We have just seen right here a wild koala chasing a snake onto the beach. A wild koala from these hedges chasing a snake down into the beach onto the ocean. I'm going to show you guys. Oh, that's we're out of time.